Welcome to Jacksonville.radio. We're a family of radio stations serving the Jacksonville and South Georgia areas. As a service to our community, we highlight organizations and events that help make this area the best place in the country to live. Thank you for listening to our North Florida neighborhood.
Hey, and welcome to North Florida Neighborhood. I'm Colby. And North Florida Neighborhood, it's all about getting to know our neighbors and just hearing what awesome stuff they're doing with us and for us in our community. And today we have J-Bone Fettinger. He's a founder of the 6th annual R.A.W. Music Festival. J-Bone, thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
I'm so stoked to have you in the studio. Give us a rundown on what the R.A.W. Music Festival is all about.
So the R.A.W. Music Festival, it's all about raising awareness with music for multiple sclerosis, also known as MS. That's the goal behind the festival, and we not only raise awareness, but we also raise funds for the MS Foundation. So that's our goal, that's our mission, and we've been at that since 2017, so we're glad to do it for the 6th year.
And when's this music festival happening?
September 23rd and 24th, and that is just a few weeks away. We're so excited about that.
Where's it happening at?
And it's happening at Flamingo Lake RV Resort once again. We have been blessed to be at Flamingo Lake RV Resort since the beginning, and we're still there. So thankful to have them as our venue.
So I love how specific this is. Like, it's not just your random music festival, but you're going in with a purpose with multiple sclerosis to help them out. So what's the heart behind that?
So it started because my wife was diagnosed with MS around 10 years ago, a little over that. And she really had quite a struggle, and it affects everyone differently. But I decided that I wanted to do something to help. I didn't know how to help her physically, so I thought, well, maybe I can help out by raising awareness about MS and also to raise some money for the MS Foundation, which is one of the organizations that helped her in her time of dealing with kind of the effects of it and learning how to live with it. And I, being a musician and having at least a few connections, I wanted to do something. And Flamingo Lake, we went to them with the idea of having a festival at their resort, and they were fully supportive from the beginning and said, absolutely, let's do it. How can we help you make this happen? So the idea was to, again, raise awareness and raise some funds along the way, and it's grown beyond what I ever thought it would when we first started.
So can you just raise a little bit awareness for us now? What is MS?
So MS is a condition that affects thousands of people, millions of people really, but and it affects your nervous system. Your immune system becomes overactive, my understanding of it. And then it begins to affect your nervous system. So it affects people differently. So some people that have MS, it's a very mild condition and they can live with it, and it doesn't affect their life very much. Other people, it affects their life tremendously. The reason that we picked the MS Foundation is because they are what I like to call patient advocates. They help people with MS. They're all about trying to improve the quality of life for people that have MS.
Well, thank you so much for that. Now, how can we help out?
So I just want people to show up, first of all, at on September 23rd and 24th at the 6th Annual R.A.W. Music Festival at Flamingo Lake RV Resort. And then secondly, if you can't make it, you can make an online donation. The online donation is on Facebook, and it is at the R.A.W. Music Festival Facebook page, as well as my band page, J-Bone and Friends, and you can make the donation right there. That money goes directly to the MS Foundation.
So let's talk about the music that's going to be at this music festival.
I am super excited to talk about the music at this festival. Being a musician, I like to have bands and artists that are popular in Jacksonville, but also are very good musicians. And I can say that we have a tremendous lineup. I'll just go down the list here. On Friday, we start the festival with a tremendous saxophone player named Dexter Jones. Dexter is a Navy vet and just an astounding saxophone player. I've been blessed to become friends with the guy, and he is willing to open our festival. So he's going to start that off at 4 o'clock on Friday the 23rd. At 5 o'clock, we have a legendary musician in Jacksonville named Wes Cobb. Wes Cobb's been with us since the first R.A.W. Music Festival. Great guy, very well known, and very entertaining in his own way. And then finally on Friday, we have Paul Ivy. He is also another legend in the Jacksonville area. I've been blessed to know him for several years, and his band is called the Souls of Joy, which I love that. We need more joy in this world, so he brings joy in music. So Paul Ivy. That's what our lineup is for Friday. For Saturday, we have several bands. The Bluff 5 Band, which is a great band out of St. Mary's, out of Camden County. We have Annie Dukes, which is a Jacksonville band. They're female-led band, amazing band. This is their second year at the festival. They just came back off of tour. They've been on tour all summer long. Amazing musicians, great people. And we also have this, I love this band, talking about legends, the Sam Hill Southern Rock Band. So I got an opportunity to play with their drummer at another event last year. Amazing drummer, and I made the connection, and his name's Eric, and just fabulous drummer. And he started telling me about his other band, and it's the Sam Hill Band. And he started telling me about all the people that are in the band. So this band is made up of experienced musicians who have played in a lot of local Southern rock bands that are very well known without mentioning any names. And so these guys in this band are very well experienced and just really tremendous musicians. And they have a really nice brand of modern Southern rock, I'll say it like that. And again, their drummer, Eric, is just a monster. I would go watch him play without a band, but Sam Hill's just an amazing band. And then at the end of the night, my band will finish up on Saturday night. We'll close out the show. That's kind of my reward to myself for working so hard on the festival. Awesome. My band will finish the show on Saturday night.
And is this a family-friendly event?
Absolutely. I'm glad you asked that, because we have more family activities and kid-friendly activities this year than we've had in the past. We have a bounce house featuring jumping Jags inflatables, which is, yeah, that's really awesome. I'm so glad that they're going to be there. So we've got the bounce house. We're going to have face painting for the kids as well. And then another activity we have that's very family-friendly is axe throwing. Axe throwing is very popular right now. I've been to do it a couple times. Can't say that I'm very good at it, but I've done it a few times. So we've got an axe throwing company out of Camden County called Unleashed Camden, and they're going to be there with their mobile unit. So, and they even have one for the kids. It's
that's so cute.
A plastic one, yeah. So it's really cool. So it's definitely family friendly. Food trucks, we've got great food trucks. So yeah, it's most definitely going to be a family event where you can get something to eat, you can have some fun, listen to some music, and make a donation to the R.A.W. Music Festival. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, because a lot of times we hear music festival and you think like raging, and you're like, no, this is put on for families.
Yep. Yes.
All the way.
Absolutely. And all the bands, I will say that all the bands are on board with the mission. Mm-hmm. It's a charity event, so I do ask them to play for next to nothing. I do pay them, I call it gas money. I give them a little bit of something, but it's certainly less than what they could be making somewhere else. So I'm thankful for them to be a part of the mission. And that goes with not only my band, but everybody, all the bands. I got to brag about one more musician. So one guy that's going to be playing with my band, he's an incredible keyboard player. His name is Tom Bennett. And I am blessed to be able to play with this guy. Occasionally he's able to fit me into his schedule. But Tom is an absolutely amazing, astounding keyboard player, so he's going to play with my band. So excited about that.
And J-Bone, is there a way we can hop on board if we want to be a sponsor?
Yes, and we do have some great sponsors. Our primary sponsor is the Laborers International Union of North America, also known as LIUNA. Their local chapter, 630. They've been our primary sponsors since, I believe, our second year.
Wow.
And then we have, of course, Flamingo Lake is they're a sponsor in that they make this thing happen for us. We have a new sponsor, Travel Camp of Jacksonville, which really cool. They're not only sponsors, but they're going to have an RV on display there at Flamingo Lake RV Resort, so everybody can check their RVs out. And if someone else was interested in being a sponsor, they can just message me on the R.A.W. Music Festival Facebook page if you want to be a sponsor, or if you just want to make a donation, you can do that on the Raw Music Festival page as well.
And we're gearing up for year 6. So how is this Raw Music Festival going to be different from the past 5?
So first of all, last year we went to 2 days, 2 nights. That's the first year we did that. So we have Friday night and Saturday night. Secondly, that we have more kids activities and more family activities. We have vendors. We've got a lot of really cool stuff, but it's great to add, the axe throwing and the inflatable, the bounce house. Something else that I have to word this carefully. We're going to have an appearance by some actors that are portraying sort of troopers from a galaxy far, far away. I have to be very careful about the way I say that. So anyway, they're going to be there around noon on Saturday, and that's going to be cool as well. We'll have some photo opportunities for that as well. So
it just sounds like a blast.
It should be a great time. It has been every year, and again, ultimately able to make a donation at the MS Foundation and help some people in need.
And J-Bone, tell us if we can't make it to this event, but we want to help support you, again, how we can do that.
Sure. The best way is just to make a donation right there on the Raw Music Festival page. The fundraiser is right there on Facebook, and you can make a donation. That money goes directly to the MS Foundation, doesn't go to me. And if you see me at the festival, or if you contact me, you can make a donation to me, and I'll make sure that goes to the MS Foundation. And
tell us again when and where the Raw Music Festival is happening.
Absolutely. September 23rd and 24th at Flamingo Lake RV Resort. On the 23rd, our music will start at 4 p.m., and on the 24th, the festival will open at noon with music starting at 2 p.m.
All right, J-Bone, thank you so much for being an incredible neighbor and just for helping our community so well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to Our North Florida Neighborhood. Listen again next week. And if you have an event or organization you'd like highlighted, please contact Colby King at Colby, COLBI, @jacksonville.radio.